I'm Tim. Welcome to Tim's Time. Well, I'm wearing my Awana Club polo shirt, and it's getting warmer. It's toward the end of April. That can only mean one thing. Awana Awards Night and another year of Awana clubs coming to an end. And we'll break for a few months, then we'll kick it right back off, and we'll start a whole nother year. Awana clubs are pretty interesting. I'm suspecting that most of you are familiar with them, but in case you're not, scripture memorization and teaching is an important part of it. There's also fun and recreation and all of that. But the word that I want to use more than any other today is the word investment. Because if you wear one of these shirts, whatever color it is, whether you're in with the Cubbies or the Puggles or the T&Ters, or whether you are the rec person or you're one of the commanders or the bookkeeper or you run sound and light, it doesn't matter what you do. If you have your hand ministering to children and trying to instruct them, then you know exactly what I mean when I use the word investment. Sometimes it's like a weekly grind. Every week, every Wednesday, there you are, you're in there with them, and sometimes you don't see the fruit of that for quite a long amount of time. And so let me take this moment before I get to my encouragement for you, just to say thank you to our Awana Club workers and the investments that they've made in our young people and our children. And all of our Sunday school teachers and children's church workers, anyone who invests, I'm grateful for that. This gives me the opportunity just for a minute or so to hold up this bookmark, it's perforated, and to talk about an emphasis we've just begun in our church family, and it's the Who's Your One emphasis. We'll be joining other Baptist churches across the nation in emphasizing and praying for Who's Your One. Well, what do you mean by Who's Your One? Who's your one person? They may be very close to you, but they may be very far from the Lord. They may be lost. They may just be out of church. They may be wherever they are in Moab. And are you willing to make the investment into this one? And well, how do you make that? Well, we're going to hand these out and pass these out to our church family for the next month. You'll take the perforation. You'll write the name of your one, and you'll bathe that person in prayer. We have a prayer guide that we're going to offer to our folks if they want them. There's another emphasis down on the back of the bookmark, scripture reading. But the basic summary or the basic investment is this. I'm going to pray every day that the Lord will do what He does. He will enable me to see those who are far from Him. He will connect the dots, and He will have me ready to invest in whatever capacity. Sometimes that investment might be really telling my story of suffering or my testimony. Sometimes that investment might require just a simple, hey, you're on my mind and the Lord wanted me to encourage you. Perhaps that investment is just an invitation. I'd like to invite you to our church family. Parenthesis, I don't really feel comfortable sharing the gospel with you so much, but I feel comfortable inviting you to my church family because I know our ministers and our messages are going to get the gospel into your life. Whatever that investment is, whatever it calls for the next month to 40 days, we're making the commitment to invest time, to invest emotion, to invest spiritually, and to invest physically if the Lord so opens the door, so that the one will hear the truth of the gospel, that the Lord loves them, that He gave His Son for them, and that He has a plan for their life, and He wants to draw them closer, and He wants to use them. Who knows? Maybe your one will be wearing a shirt like this one day and investing their lives in the life of a youngster. Because God's going to use the next month, to 2 months, to 3 months, to year in our church family and in our community to just transform lives. It staggers the imagination what God is likely to do or apt to do when His people make the commitment to pray, to invite, to encourage, to invest. How about you? You're getting ready to close your eyes, I suspect, and start your week in prayer. You willing to join me and pray for your one or two or three? Hope you will. Hope God will use you. Hope you'll see His hand at work, and I hope you have a fantastic week.